Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your girl Miss Marcy, and I'm here to do my recap on Love and Hip Hop New York, season 6, episode 3. All right, so the first scene is with DJ Self and Yorma. They're sitting there having dinner or whatnot, and he's offering to take her to, cause y'all know he had that situation with her on the last episode where she was crying and stuff, cause she found an earring in his place or whatever. So I guess this is him trying to redeem himself and get back on her good side. So he offers to take her to a party, which is Mariah Lynn's birthday party. So he's doing that as a way to show that she's his girl and that they're actually a couple, which I think DJ Self is full of shit. I don't like DJ Self actually now. At first, I just had a real strong dislike for Peter Guns, and which I still do. But I'm starting to feel like the same. I'm starting to feel the same towards DJ Self's silly ass too. But I'll get more into that a little bit later. So, anywho, that was the first scene. So, moving on to the next scene. Mo meets up with Yandy to try to work, basically to try to work with her. So Mo meets up with Yandy, and she's talking about the situation that happened at the Gwyneth Fest or whatnot, and she's basically trying to throw Ra, their manager, her and Lexi's manager Ra, under the bus, like saying she's not good or whatever. And I don't really think that's cool because I feel like Mo, you had a part in that whole situation as to why Rod is like not feeling you right now. So it's like you're gonna go to Yandy because you done messed up with, you done messed up over there, and they want to run to Yandy. I just feel like Mo is the type of person that does not take responsibility for her actions or whatever. So, so her and Yandy talk or whatnot, and they just decide, okay, she might come work for her or whatever. Anyway, moving on to the next scene. So DJ Self is in the studio with Mariah Lynn, and she's doing her thing or whatever, trying to do her thing. I don't know. She's not a horrible rapper to me, but I don't know. I gotta hear a little bit more. So anyway, so he told her that she did not bring her A game at the Gwyneth Fest, and she's like, "Yeah, I know, I did, and yeah, I had an off night. I will admit, but basically, she's trying to say she's gonna redeem herself, and she also tells him about her birthday party that she's saying that Rich Dollars is gonna be hosting, and um, so he's like Rich Dollars, DJ Self, he takes an interest in her and Prince. I mean, I'm saying Prince. Oh my gosh, I'm about to say Prince Dollars, her and Rich Dollars, and so she's just like, yeah, that's my, we cool, and basically she told DJ Self that her and Rich Dollars mess around from time to time. Okay, so while they're in there talking, Cardi B's loud, over the top fucking ass walks in. How you doing? You know, oh, she is so fucking annoying. Oh my gosh. So she walks in on the session or whatever. So they start talking, and DJ Self introduces Mariah Lynn and Cardi B to one another, and basically Mariah Lynn tells Cardi B about the Gwyneth Fest, and Cardi B's like, "Wait a minute, I didn't know nothing about that." DJ Self was like, "You was busy." She was like, "No, no, no." She starts to tell um, Mariah Lynn that DJ Self don't believe in her music and all this and that and whatever, whatever. And so no, not Cardi B, but also so Mariah Lynn invites Cardi B to her birthday party. Now y'all know this is the staged part. They gotta stage some shit. How is it that she just walks in and then she invites her to the party? DJ Self just told Yorma he was gonna bring her to the party. Y'all already know what's about to go down. Y'all know how they gotta do, but you know what? We gonna roll with it. So anyway, Remy Ma, Papoose, Yandy, and Mendices, they meet up and they all have dinner together, which I thought this was a nice little scene because it gave Remy a chance to kind of shed some light on, not shed some light, but basically give Yandy and Mendici some insight on what they have to look forward to as far as Mendici's going to serve his time. Because in the conversation, they were talking about just how they're gonna deal with this whole thing, and being that Remy Ma had just came from being in prison from doing 6 years, they were the perfect people to really sit and talk with, so it was cool to see them all sit and talk with each other. And Papoose, I kind of didn't like the way Remy Ma kind of shushed Papoose up. I like them as a couple, but I don't. I don't like sometimes it seems like it just seems like Papoose really, really, really does have Remy Ma's heart at, her best interest at heart, of course, and he should. That's his lady, you know what I mean? That's his wife, rather. But it just seemed like sometimes Remy Ma just, I don't know, just a little bit strong arms him. Like she was just like, shush. You know what I'm saying? Like basically telling him to shut up. And he was just trying to make a point about something. And I just kind of thought that was rude of her. But hey, if he like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't complaining. So who am I? Okay. So, anywho. So they're talking and Remy's like, I bet Mandisi's is like no, she was like, I bet um Yandy is like Papoose over here want to live like, oh, let's have babies, let's get a house, like you're not about to go do no time, because basically, you know, Mendices felt like Yandy's trying to move forward with their life as if he's not about to go to prison, and he's like, well, Yandy, we can't do that right now because the reality is I'm about to leave. More than likely, I'm going to get some time. And I said this on my last review, and I'm gonna say it again, man. DC's do not seem like he was moving that weight. Okay, he does not seem like it. Oh my gosh! But you can never judge a book by its cover, and you never know what people do behind closed doors. So, anywho, so they had their little conversation and everything, and like I said, I thought it was cool for them all to meet up, and they, just chitting and chatting, and so yeah, that was that. So then moving on to the next scene, Mo meets up with Lexi, and she was being a little messy. She tells Lexi that she went and talked to Yandy, and that Yandy said that Rod's not a good manager or whatever. And I didn't think that was too cool. Again, I think Mo is one of those type of hoes that does not take responsibility for her actions. Moving on to the next scene. Mendices talks with some children, and then he talks to his own son, basically telling him that, he loves him, and no matter what, don't let nobody tell you that your dad just left. I love you. He, just basically telling him that he's got to go away. And even though he went away before, he got to go away again. He understands it was hard on him before. He needs for him to be the, understand he's going to be the man of the house. And little Mendices has some pretty children. He does. Well, he's not a bad looking guy himself, though. So anywho, so he has that conversation with his son who was 10, and he also said that after he talked to Remy and Papoose, it just, made him, you know, um, basically it made him want to go talk to his son and stuff even more or whatever. So yeah, I'm actually glad he talked to his son. I'm glad. I think it's good for parents to talk to their children and let them know what the hell's going on. Kids are not stupid. Kids deserve to know what the hell going on, especially if it means your ass is going to be absent from their lives. Some people just feel like, oh, kids shouldn't know what's going on, and they try to hide things from children, and then what happens is it only hurts them when they get older. Like in a situation like this, they could easily lie and say, him and Yandy could easily lie and tell the kids, oh, daddy's just gone out of town, or he's gone for a long, long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that to no damn kids. Just tell them the fucking truth. Look, daddy fucked up, and this is what happened. So it is what it is. Now, moving on. So Amina talks with her sister. Okay. Amina talks with her sister. She reveals to her sister that she's prego. Okay. Pregnant by Peter Gunn's ass. And she's like, fake crying and shit because I didn't see no tear come down her eyes. She was like, I don't want Peter. I don't want to be pregnant by Peter. I don't want to be with a man. I don't want to be pregnant by a man who doesn't want me or the baby. So her sister was like, well, damn, sis, I don't really know what the hell to tell you for real. Like, I mean, shit. You know? So I don't know what they're going to do about that old messy ass situation. That whole situation is just a hot damn mess. But I will say, Peter, I don't know. It just one minute he seems like he wants to get his shit right and not be so messy and not mess with both of them. But then again, it just seems like he don't give a damn. So I still don't like Peter. I don't care. I don't like Peter Guns. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. All right, so Lexi and Mo meet up with Ra this time, and basically Ra tells Mo that she's fucking not loyal. She's gonna sit up there and tell her how she met up with Yandy, and Mo's like, I mean not Mo, but Ra's like, you're not loyal. Like, who does that? And like I said before, I feel like Mo does not take responsibility for her action. Instead of admitting that she, was on some bullshit, going up to the old girl Bianca, it's just like, you know, she trying to put everything on Ross, saying Ross not a good manager, and then she's trying to go to Yandy. That's not cool. Now she gonna have, I know what's gonna happen. She gonna have Yandy and Rod into it. And like I said before, Yandy is not about. Yandy's not on all that. Yandy is not trying to be in nobody's fucking drama. Yandy got her own damn drama to worry about. Yandy got to worry about how the hell she gonna deal with her man being gone all these damn years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so ain't nobody got time for no little petty ass female bullshit just because one hoe want to be messy and not admit up to her actions. Her take responsibility for her actions is just not going down. So I mean, I really don't think this Mo and Lexi, this little duo, little whatever they call themselves, I just don't even think they have it. They need to sit down somewhere. They just cheesy to me. Like, what the hell? Two cheesy ass bras trying to be more than what the hell they are. Like, girls have a seat, especially you, Mo. Lexi might be cool if she hook up with the right people. And that's another thing. Ross trying to get Lexi to, separate from Mo. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm in agreement with that because Mo is messy and she some bullshit. I feel like Lexi's trying to do the right thing, but Mo is just trying to be like, she's trying to accuse Lexi of not being loyal, and it's so crazy. Like Lexi was telling her, when they were talking, why you get mad at me? And how you gonna go to Yandy, and how you gonna not even talk to me about going to Yandy? And we're a team, we're a crew. I feel like Lexi need to leave Mo's ass because I feel like Mo will leave Lexi. I believe if the right opportunity came along and presented himself, Mo would ditch the duo with Lexi. So I think Lexi need to go ahead and take Roz's advice and separate herself from Mo's ass. Anywho, moving on to the next scene. Mendices goes to turn himself in, and it's very sad because we all know, like I said on my first video of my recap of Love and Hip Hop New York, Mendices is, I believe he's serving an 8-year sentence, and it's just so sad. It was sad to see him leaving. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I will say this too. My thing is, Yandy and Mendices knew that when they got married, they knew what they was up against. I mean, because I remember when they got married, everybody was talking about their wedding. Oh, did you see Mendices and Yandy's wedding? Blah, blah, blah. And I watched it or whatever, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. You could truly see the genuine love that they have for each other. But it's just so sad that they can't even really enjoy being married that long because he has to go away for something that he allegedly has done. And in her confessionals, Yandy was like, he needs to be at home with his wife and kids. I mean, he's already done a year for what y'all think he's done or whatever. And it's just like, but Yandy, you knew what you was getting yourself into when you married him. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even when I saw that they got married, I was a little confused. I'm like, what? They got married? Why did they get married? Because I knew Mendices had did a year, but I also knew that Mendices had some heavy charges against him. And I knew that he was not all the way out of the woods. So I couldn't understand why they went ahead and got married as if it was going to just go away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Be honest. I don't know. I really don't know if I would have got married yet. I might have just would have waited till he came home. I don't know. Because that shit is going to be hard. Her being with those kids and just being without him. I don't know. But she has she can go visit him and things like that. But I mean, however they gonna do it, that's for them to worry about. Not for me to worry about. So anyway, all right. So moving on to the final scene, child. This shit was a hot ass mess. All right, a messy boot ass situation. So Mariah Lynn's birthday party. Okay. So DJ Self silly ass shows up with Yorma. And Rich Dollars comes, of course he's there. Him and Mariah Lynn, they all snuggled up on the couch and stuff and talking. Well, first Rich comes over there. She introduced him and DJ Self, and DJ Self kind of low key tried to, get all in the business or whatever, which I thought was kind of. I don't like him. I don't like this dude, this DJ Self dude. I don't like his ass, so silly ass. I don't like him. So anyway, so um, basically, Rich Dollars and Mariah Lynn goes off to the side. They're sitting there cuddled up, and she's like, "Oh, you could put your hand down a little bit lower, boo." Because they used to mess, because they mess around from time to time, and they just sitting there talking, and then Yorma and DJ Self is sitting on the other side talking, and here comes loudmouth, messy ass, annoying ass, over the top ass Cardi B. Okay, she walks up in there and she's like, "Oh, I see DJ Self over there with another chick," as if we didn't know this shit was gonna happen. Okay, so she goes over there talking about what's popping. You know, Yorma stands up as if she already knew what was about to go down. She stands up like, "Well, what's popping? Like, what's up?" And DJ Self stupid ass, he's just standing there smiling through it all. He's smiling with his drink in his hand. Stupid ass. Oh, I don't like his ass. I wish one of them would have threw a drink on his punk ass. So anyway, his thirsty ass. Yeah, they should have threw a drink on his thirsty ass. So they're going back and forth. What's popping? You know what I'm saying? She like, shit, who are you? Why you walking up on him like that? And I feel where Yorma was coming from. Yorma like, who the fuck is this? Walking up on us like she own you. She's supposed to be his, Yorma's supposed to be his lady. But here this other chick come walking up on him like she own this nigga like, what's popping? What's up? What's in? You know what I'm saying? All jazzy and shit. So she like, I'm his girl. Like, who are you? And then so Cardi B, and which I think Cardi B was so wrong because she already knows that DJ Self fuck with somebody. But anyway, so Cardi B like, listen, I used to fuck with him and I still fuck with him. And then she just hauls off and grabs Yorma by the hair, and then she start punching her. They start fighting. DJ Self stupid ass, pretends like he wants to break it up, but he's really enjoying the shit. He's smiling, he laughing. He think everything is so funny. Oh my gosh, he got the right bitches, because I'm telling you, like, if I was on there, oh my goodness, I would just be in his mouth or something. I just wouldn't entertain that fool. He is such a clown. He worse than Stevie J to me. But anywho, so they fighting or whatever, and that was pretty much it. So it went off, and it was just stupid as hell. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be more drama to come because Mariah Lynn's gonna have some drama with with Mo's ass over that one dude. Oh my god, they haven't introduced him yet. But it's just a hot ass mess. They silly as hell. DJ Self, oh please go have a seat. Somebody throw a drink on his ass and just don't even entertain this fool. Like, he is such a dumbass. So that was it. They didn't show Peter Guns on this episode. They didn't show it was somebody else they didn't show. I'm leaving now, but whatever. So anywho, all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for my next review on this fuckery. Love and Hip Hop New York. And I'm out. Peace.